Alright, what's good homies, welcome back to another Rugby League Live 3 career video. We're in round 22, getting ready to take on the third place Dragons. Before we check out how they've been going so far, I'm going to quickly go over a couple of minor changes to our squad. So Jacob Lilliman's actually been suspended, so we've got James Gavo filling in and taking his spot on the bench with Borden Lingy Sao. Alright, as we look at the Dragons here, they've had a pretty successful season so far, winning 13 from 19 games. As far as their recent form goes, looking at their past 5, it's been a little inconsistent, only winning 2 from their previous 5. Alright, so let's get into the game here. Their back 3, Dugan, Nightingale, Fai Law. In the centres they got Aitken and Lafai. In the halves they got Winnip and Hutchison. Back row they got Thompson, Sims and DeBellin. In the front row they got Vaughan, McInnes and Armau. Finally on the bench, Frizzell, Matthews, McCrone and Kerr round up to 17. So we'll be starting off an attack here as we go inside to Mannering, and he's going to get hit in a solid tackle. With 35 out, short to Foreign, wide to Lolohea, with room to move here. He's going to draw and pass, get it out to Fusitua, and he's going to score in the corner. So first try of the game going to Fusitua. We're about 8 minutes in, so it's a decent start as we take the shot, and it's away to the left. Back in attack here as James Gave takes the tackle just outside our 10. With Isaac Luke at dummy half, goes for a scoot, pops an offload to Foreign, and we can knock it on there. That's pretty much been a reoccurring theme in our last few games. Just ill discipline inside our 20 as Dugan converts and he ties the game up. Alright, so we're approaching 15 minutes as we take the return of Tulvasa Shek. We're going to look to counter attack right away, and a huge hit on Lolohea, stopping him at the 50. We go wide to Gave here, and he's going to take the tackle just past the 50. Second tackle, wide to Johnson, throws a dummy, and a little bit of cutback cheese there, and we do the same to Dugan at the back as we score our second try of the game. That was a little cheesy, you probably won't see that again, but it was still a decent looking try as we convert it from right in front and extend the lead to 6. Alright, so we're back off the Dragons here, second tackle. They go short to Vaughan, gets around 2 players there, and he's going to get around 2 of us, a Shake at the back. I mean, it was a nice run, a nice swerving run, but you'll probably notice that the tackle meter didn't even go off, and that's because I didn't push the button. I thought we had him covered, but for that split second I was looking away holding down, he got around us. As we take a quick look at the halftime stats here, and we're trailing by 2 points, pretty even as far as match stats go, and it's a pretty close game as we get into the second half here, attacking their line, and I'm just going to go through a few highlights that lead up to an eventual try. We got like back to back repeat sets, kicking early in the set, and we're just chewing up the clock a bit. As we finally come back here, this is the last of it I think, yeah, this is the last repeat set. Back on the first, as we go to Lingy Sao, he just takes it to the line. Second tackle, wide to Foreign, and he links up with Johnson, a beautiful little move. That was a dope little play from the 2 halves linking up right there. As we take another look at the replay, he shows it inside to Johnson, initiates the loop, and then he gets it on the outside. Still had a bit of work to do, but we got the try nonetheless. Alright, so we slot the conversion from right in front, and we retake the lead, 16 points to 12. Back in the fourth as we spread it, Johnson goes wide to Kata, shows it inside, and he's going to end up getting tackled off the ball, 5th and last. We go back to Johnson, pops a chip over the top, into space, and it gets fielded by Frizzell, and we're going to throw him into touch with Ashford. So a nice play in the end. Back of the scrum, we go to Foreign. As he gets the flick pass away to 2 of us to Shek, we got numbers to the left here. We get it out to Fusitua, puts it on the toe, and as the siren sounds, Fusitua's going to dive on it for the final try of the game. Just relentless attack by us, as Johnson converts it 5 meters in from the touchline. And that about wraps up all the action here in round 22. Another triumphant victory here at home, and as always, thank you for tuning in. Drop that like button for more content, and later.